Hello and welcome to Season 7 here, New York Yankees franchise. We're just going to spend a few moments discussing the off-season. Gerrit Cole, Carlos Rodon, Cody Bellinger and Alex Vesia, they fucked off during the off-season. We did not re-sign them. What we did do though is bring in Keegan Aiken for the bullpen, and everything else we'll just see it as it happens, I guess, as we get ready for opening day. And we have Shohei Ohtani on the mound. Last year's stats, not too bad. Very close to 200 innings. As we pick this one up in the first. 2 out, 2 on for Alex Morales. Got a real good chance here to put the Guardians on the board. 2-2 pitch. Waves it thin air and he struck the fuck out. That's going to end the top of the first as Ohtani gets himself out of that little pickle. As we have Dustin May from the Dodgers. He's playing for the Guardians in this one. As we jump all the way to the second. A couple of guys on again for the Guardians. 2 out though. Ahmed Rosario with a good chance. Oh, he fucking swings his bat a little bit there and he struck out as well. As once again Ohtani gets out of that little situation. Into the top of the fifth, the score 4-2 Cleveland. Andres Jimenez, real good chance to blow this game wide open. Looks like Clay Holmes is on the mound. 3-2 pitch, another strikeout, but Cleveland do have the lead here, 4-2, as we end the top of the fifth. Clay Holmes is pumped as he is walking off the field into the ninth. We are down by 5. Opening day has not gone as planned, as it looks like we are going to lose big time. Here's the pitch from Schreiber, and Torres has a little dabble at that. He is struck out, and we lose 7-2, as Ohtani will be charged with the loss. Obviously drops to 0-1. Alex Morales, player of the game, 3 for 5, home run and 3 ribbies as we head into game 2. Looking for a better effort, you could say. Kyle Harrison on the mound last year, 8-9 record. He's looking to improve on that. His ratings are really good. I just don't know why he does not perform, but he's been hammered hard to left centre here. It's going to split the outfielders. Chisholm cuts it off, and Cleveland on the board early here. It's 1-0. Still with no out. Runners in scoring position. Harrison under the pump. Here's the 1-2. A Rosarina chops it to, grounds out to first. There's Waldo playing first base now in the absence of Cody Bellinger. As Cleveland score another one, and here's Andy Pages up the middle. That's going to be another base hit, as Cleveland just taking a big fat piss all over the Yankees here in Yankee Stadium. That's 3-0. Here's Alex Morales. Is this one going to drop? Can Volpe get back? Oh, yes, he makes a nice catch. Probably saves another run. As we look at the Guardians starting pitcher here, Garrett Whitlock. Very solid year last year, and we're just going to jump to the ninth, as we're losing by 5 again. Here is Oswald Peraza trying to keep the game going, and he can't. He gets struck out on a high fastball. Guardians win again, 6-1 final score. We drop to 0-2 to start the season, as we may or may not have a World Series hangover. Harrison giving up 5 earned over 6, as we have our third starter here, number 3 starter Max Fried, hoping to stay healthy this year, make a few more starts. He's going to be up against Tyler Mahle. I always have trouble pronouncing this guy's name. Anyway, pretty solid stats there for him. As we cruise along to the 6th, big chance here for Connor Hollis. Bases loaded. 2 out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hammered hard up the middle. That's going to get down for a base hit. Soto, I think, is looking to score, and he does. No, that's Torres. My mistake, and it's 4-3 Yankees. As Grisham could not get that ball in quick enough, and the throw was a little bit offline. Here's Ohtani. Can he continue the good shit here? Here's the 1-2 on him. 1-2. Oh, he needs to get struck out. Nice pitch there to get out of that as we cruise along to the 9th. Class A maybe making his first appearance, and a bit of bother here. 2 on. This one's been hit deep to right. Soto, can he get back there? No, he can't. Bangs off the wall. We've got Guardian fucking players queuing up everywhere. And the tying run's going to score. As Class A blows a save. Here's Kendrick Ross as well. Up the middle. Fucking don't know what Seager's doing. Get the runner at first. But the go-ahead run scores for Cleveland. They now lead 5-4. Oh, and I don't know if Seager could have gone home. Could have made the play. I'm not too sure. Here's the 1-2 anyway. And Class A finally gets out of the inning, striking out Beatty there. But we're trying to fuck the lead. And now we're 2 out here, bottom 9, against the Guardians closer, Eli Morgan. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh my God, that was so slow. 74 miles an hour. Soto absolutely fooled. And we get swept to open the season as the Guardians come into New York and just fuck us up the ass. Ahmed Rosario, 5 for 5 today. Triple, double. God damn. As Waldo has he's shat the bed. So he is going to be just day to day. As we start the season 0-3. Obviously not the best start, but early days. Guardians obviously start the season 3-0 as they just fucking kicked the shit out of us to start the season. But it's early days, like I said, as we travel to Philly in Citizens Bank Park to take on the Phillies for 3 games. Hopefully get to winning ways. Griff McGarry on the mound here for the Philadelphia Phillies. They have also started the season pretty shit, 0-3. We chuck our number 4 starter out, Davey Garcia, obviously earning a full-time spot in the rotation with Cole and Rodon fucking off. Here's Corey Seager. We are behind 5-4, runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. This one's been hit hard to right, but looks like Harper patrolling right field makes a nice catch there and fuck Seager on some RBIs. Nice play there. As we head all the way to the 9th, we are down by 2. Here's Soto up against Alexis Diaz. Late on that swing, and that's just not going to get the job done. And we lose 8-6, and we drop another one. 0-4 to start the season now. As things are getting from bad to worse, you could say. Ty France, player of the game, 2 for 3, home run. As we head into game 2, Adam Mayer obviously making his MLB debut or something. He's 6 foot, 203 pounds. And he's going to be up against our number 5 starter, Lewis Hill. As didn't do a too bad a job last year. Once again, full-time role for him with Rodon and Cole leaving. Bases loaded though, bottom 1. Here's Joe Adele, deep to left, and you can put 4 runs on the board. Grand slam for the Phillies. Fuck, that ball was pulverized deep to left, 394 feet. And Philadelphia leading 4-1 as Adele trots the bases. My God, we are just not going to catch a break, it feels like, this season. 106 off the bat. That ball was murdered. As we did tie it up, and now we are in extras. Brett Martin on the mound against Aaron Judge. This one's fucking hit like a tracer bullet up the guts. That's going to score, is it Soto from second. And we take the lead 5-4 in extras. Aaron Judge Hits a fucking piss missile up the middle. Dominguez, can he continue the trend? Hits it kind of out a second, but that's going to be a ground out. But we do take the lead. Can Philly, can they fuck us in the bottom of the 10th? Here's Terran Vavra. Class A trying to save it out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chops it very weakly back to Class A. Throws it back to Hollis at first. And we do pick up our first victory, 5-4. Class A picks up his first save. And Hayter, the first win of the year. The Martian, player of the game, 2 for 5 home run and a double. Ron Marinazio, he has bruised his hand. He's just going to be day-to-day, though, so it's not too bad. As we head into the rubber match, David Peterson. He hasn't pitched too well this year. ERA just under 8. Up against Otani. Well, he's done a bit worse, to be fair. ERA bang on 9. Whip 2.67.
2-1.
We head to the third, top of the third. Here is Aaron Judge. Couple of guys on, no one out. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Fucking action replay from the last game. That's hit pretty hard up the middle. That's going to score the guy from second with ease. Otani gets to third. And we're not done yet. 2 out. Runners on the corners for Peraza. Can he get a base hit, score some more? And it looks like he is not going to. That's hit very weakly. Nice catch there from the centre fielder, making a lot of ground. We are losing by 1 here, and could be more, as the pitch here from Otani gets hit by Wilson to right field. Looks like Florio playing right field today, and he gets it in, but not in time. It's 3-1 Philly. This is ominous. 2 runners on, still 2 for the Phillies. 2 out for Langoliers. Looks like strike 3, and that's going to end the 6th. As we head into the 9th, we're down by 4. Here's Otani, a couple of guys on, 2-2 count. Oh, what a pitch on the black there. And we lose our 5th game already this year. We dropped to 1-5 as we lose this game 5-1. Otani picks up another loss. 6 innings pitched, 3 earned. Wasn't too bad, I guess, but obviously not good enough. As we look at the standings, 1-5 to start the season. It's not really ideal. Only 3 games back, and the Phillies 2-4. Obviously, early days. They're only 2 games back of the Nationals, who are 4-2. As we head back home, we're going to cover a whole month per episode just to get things going. So we've got the Los Angeles Angels in town. Kyle Harrison making his second start, 7.5 ERA. That's not going to stay there, you would hope, for much longer. Up against Antonio Senzatella. Nice, didn't pitch too bad last year. 8-13 record says otherwise, but the other numbers are pretty good. Here's Aaron Judge, bases loaded, 1 out. We've got a 1-0 lead. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. That's going to drive in at least 1. Here comes the second, yes. And we have got a 3-run lead here in the third. As Aaron Judge knocks in a couple with a good single. 2 out now for Chisholm. He is 5 for 17 this season. Hits it very weakly to left. And that ain't going to get the job done. That's going to be caught out there. And that will be that. As we head into the 5th, LA down by 1. A couple of guys on, though, for Ian Harp. 2 out. Harrison feeding the heat out there. Pitch 83. Here it is. Hits it kind of shit to centre. Chisholm's there. Playing centre field. He makes the catch. And that threat is over. As we head into the 9th, Class A in for another save. Pitches to Mike Trout. Hits it pretty shit to right. Is it going to get down? Yes, it is. Soto's going to make a play on it. Trout's gunning for second. No fucking way. What a suicide fucking... what was he thinking? The Angels did score a run on the play. They lose 7-5 though. Class A picks up save number 2. Kyle Harrison picks up his first win, striking out 10 in 5 innings, giving up 4 earned, as Marinaccio is available in the bullpen if needed. As we head into game 2, here's Max Fried. ERA also quite high. And he's up against Patrick Sandoval. He's also got an ERA above 6. The big left-hander. Into the second, we've got a 1-0 lead though, but Mike Trout hitting 190. 2 on, 2 out. Max Fried feeling it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Oh, it's in the fucking dirt. Trout swings all over it. And the throw to the first baseman, Waldo, is in time to get out of that little pickle. It's one apiece here in the top of the 8th. Josh Hader on the mound. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's gone into right field. Can Soto make the throw? Is it going to be in time? Yes, it is. Fucking pinpoint accuracy there from Soto from right. Saves a run. As Corey Seager, he's got a chance to walk this fucker off. 0 for 3 today, though. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Romano. Blooped into right. It's got down for a base hit. The fucking runner looks like Soto, maybe. He's going to get to third on the play. So here's Chisholm. Real good chance to walk it off. Hitting 350 this year. 2 dingers already. Here's the 1-1 pitch to second. Could be a double play. Oh, the fuck. What is going on here? Doesn't matter. We're going to win the game. I don't know what the second baseman was fucking doing. He could have gone 4-6-3. Looked like he wanted to go home, but the fucking base runner fucked him. Anyway, we'll take the win. We'll take them any way we can. As we win this one 2-1. Take the series lead 2-0 as Josh Hader is now 2-0. Ohtani player of the game, 1 for 4, home run. Pete Alonso for the Angels played pretty well, 3 for 4. As we look for the sweep, Deivi Garcia on the mound, 33 ERA. You would hope it won't stay there for very much longer. Up against Jose Soriano. He's made 1 start and it's been a fucking beauty by the look of those stats. Into the second, Garcia with a runner on, pitches to Austin Meadows. He is the 1-2 count on him. This one's been hit, driven hard to right, and I think you can forget about it. Way back into the crowd. That's a 2-run shot for Austin Meadows and the Angels. Is that one 390 feet? It's going to put a 2 spot on the board. There's Aaron Boone, a familiar face. He's fucking managing the Angels now. It's good to see that he's still got a job, as we gave him the flick as well in the off-season. Into the 6th. Couple of guys on the corners for Ohtani. Here's the pitch. 2 out. Lobs it to left field. And the catch is going to be made. That's going to end the 6th. Into the 9th. We are down by 3. Soto at the plate, hitting 194 this year. Here's the 3-1 pitch from fucking scorched to right. Soto makes it a 1-run game in the blink of an eye. And here's Chisholm. We know he can fucking smash a solo shot to tie this fucker up. Here's the pitch to left. Good contact. But that ain't fucking gonna get it done. Ian Hart makes a nice catch out there. And we drop the 3rd game. We still win the series 2-1, but we lose this one 7-6. As our comeback falls just that little bit short. Deivi Garcia pitched a little bit better, I guess, than last game, but still pretty shit. So we kind of improved to 3-6 on the year, 3.5 games back of the Rays. And the Angels, well, it looks like they're going to be in the basement all year. 2-7 start to their campaign. As we stay in New York as the Baltimore Orioles come to town. 5-4 record for them. In the rain here, Lewis Hill making his 2nd start. 5.68 ERA. Wasn't a bad start, really. Up against Luis Severino, of all people. We got rid of him a few years ago, you could say. Into the fifth, it is 6 apiece. Pitching hard to come by on this one. As, whatever the fuck happened there, Volpe grounds out. As we head into the ninth. Bases loaded for Chisholm. Up against the Mountain Bautista. We are down by 1. 1 out. Chisholm, can he come through with the bases loaded? It's going to be hard up against Bautista. Here's the pitch. Hit well to left. This could drive in 2. Oh, it's caught out there. The base runners were going. They could have swarmed the fucking. It wasn't going to get caught. And an absolute base running fuck up has cost the Yankees the game. And Baltimore win the first one here, 7-6. Bautista picks up save number 5 as, in hindsight, should have tagged up the players, the base runners. Gunnar Henderson, 2 home runs on the day, 4 ribbies. And Josh Hadle picks up the loss. This time, Ron Marinaccio looks like he's fucked for a 1 to 2 months. We have to chuck him on the 15-day DL. And we're going to call up Sean Reed Foley. Because that's probably the next best player we got. Anyway, game 2. Shohei Ohtani on the mound. Looking a bit better stats. 6 ERA. He's going to be up against Andrew painting the corners. Hopefully we can get to him early in this one. Looks like he's been pitching pretty good though, to be fair. Baltimore with a 1-0 lead so far. Runners on the corners here for Volpe. Fucking flays it to right. No power at all. Good pitch there from Painter right on the black. As we head into the ninth, we are down by 2. Volpe at the plate again. 0 for 6 this series. He is struggling this year. 1-2 pitch. Once again hits it to right centre. No power. That's caught out there. And we go down 2-0 as Painter. He improves his record 2-0. Ohtani 0-3. He's pitching better though. 5 1/3, 2 earn. Cionel Perez picks up a save. As we look to, I don't know if it's a 4-game set, but we look to avoid the sweep maybe. Kyle Harrison on the mound up against Kyle Wright, former Atlanta Brave, if I remember correctly. Into the 6th, it's 2 apiece, 2 on, 2 out for Connor Hollis. 5 for 18 this season, good for a 278 average. Here's the pitch. Jammed up. This could be fucking... it's going to get down for a base hit. That's going to score the run from second. Not really the best contact, but it'll do. Drives in a run. We lead 3-2. And that's going to be it for Kyle Wright, as he looks like the Orioles manager's going to make a change. Right now, a pitch not too bad, as he is now going back to the dugout. Garrett O'Hara in for the Orioles. Hasn't pitched too good, to be fair. Up against Jazz Chisholm, though. 0 for 3 today. Looking to get some insurance here in the bottom of the 6th. Hits it well to left centre. Splits the outfielders. It's not going to get to the wall, though, but 2 runs are going to score on the play. And we now lead by 3. It's 5-2. As Jazz Chisholm, 2-run double, comes through with 2 out. Into the 9th, we lead by 2, but it's now 7-5. 2 out, here's Class A, here's the pitch. Hit pretty well to right, but no real timing. Soto's there. He makes the catch, and we win. Game 3, 7-5. It is a 4-game set, as Class A picks up save number 3 on the year. Aaron Judge smoking a home run. He gets player of the game. Max Fried looking to hopefully split the series here against Baltimore. 2 starts, ERA just over 3. He's up against Miguel De Los Santos, ERA just over 10. That doesn't look too good. as we head into the 5th. Bases loaded here for Baltimore. Max Fried fucking in all sorts of trouble. Here's the pitch. Hits it very weakly to fucking second base. Torres to Seager to Waldo for a double play. Gets Fried out of that fucking jam. And here's Otani, bottom 5. Smokes it to right field. That's gonna, yes it is, gonna score a run on the play as we take the lead 3-2 on Otani's single. And we've still got runners, or we've got bases loaded now. Aaron Judge at the plate, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hits it well to left. It's going to get through for a base hit. That's going to score 2 on the play. And we are thrashing the Baltimore Orioles here, 5-2. Wouldn't really call it a thrashing, but whatever. Here's Ryan Rollison, pitching change here for the Baltimore Orioles, and Seager's gone the other way down the fucking third base line. That's going to score another run. Judge is safe at third. Seager's safe at second. It's all fucking going on as we may have finally found our mojo at the plate. Here's Chisholm to left. That's gone fucking nowhere. Could be deep enough to score. Judge from third, and it is. Poor throw. A fucking gutless throw, really. It wasn't that deep. Judge does score at 7-2. And that's all we wrote. We fucking win by 7. And we fight back, really. We tie the 4-game set as we did drop the first 2. Chisholm played the game, 3 ribbies. Volpe looks like he's fucked his hamstring, but he'll just be day-to-day. As we kind of improve a bit more, 5-8 our record. Good for 4th in the East. Red Sox getting off to a great start. 10-3 record so far this year. And the Orioles just above us in 3rd, 7-6 record for them. They are 3 games behind the high-flying Red Sox. As we travel to Tropicana Field, 5-8 record up against the 8-5 Tampa Bay Rays. We will be hitting against Kyle Mueller. He's had a very, very good start to the season. 1.69 ERA, 2.4 whip though, so I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Up against Garcia, he's lowered his ERA down to just under 13. Couple of guys on the corners though for fucking Ellie De La Cruz. Smokes it to center. Nice catch out there from Dominguez, I think, patrolling center field. Relay's not going to be on time, and De La Cruz with the sac fly. Tampa Bay on the board early. It's 1-0. Bottom 2, here's Johnny Morse. Couple of guys on, 2 out. As David Garcia hasn't started the game too good in this one. Puts himself under pressure. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Up the middle. Fucking just about took Garcia's head off. Here's a throw from center field. It's in time. He's fucking out at the plate. As we head into the 9th. 1-run lead for us somehow. 2 out for Johnny Morse again. Class A in to pick up the save. Just hanging in there. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Oh, he chases a fucking good slider outside of the zone. And Class A does lock it down for save number 4 on the year. As we win 5-4. Keegan Aiken picking up his first win. Peraza, 2 home runs and 3 ribbies. Picks up the Player of the Game award there. Cade Povich pitching for the Rays in Game 2. And pitching, looks like he's pitched fucking well so far. Up against Lewis Hill. He's not too bad. ERA just over 5. Still trying to find his feet. As we head into the top of the 5th. Bases loaded for Waldo. This one's been hit pretty shit to right, but it's going to get down for a base hit. It's going to drive in another run as we just increased our lead to 3. It's 4-1 here in Tampa Bay. We're not done yet. Here's Austin Wells. Hits it very weakly to left. Is it going to drop down for a base hit? No fucking way. And that's going to end that threat there. As we head into the 9th, 2-run lead. A runner on though for Lars Nootbaar. Solo home run so far this game. Oh, he gets struck out and a good cutter up. Swings fucking all around it, really. And once again, we win 4-2, as we must be close to back to 500 on the year as a team. Lewis Hill, player of the game, 6 1/3, giving up 4 strikeouts. We'll take that every start if we could. Drew Rasmussen for Tampa. Looks like Jackie Robinson Day. We're in number 42s all around. Pitches to Corey Seager, hitting .321 so far this year. Here's the pitch. Absolutely fucking pulverized to right. And there's way back there. 2-run shot for Corey Seager, as he got all of that one and then some. That ball was fucking 419 feet, 108 off the bat. Drives in Chisholm on the play. And we get off to a great start. It's 2-0. As Shohei makes his 4th start so far this year, looking for his first win. ERA just over 5. We're going to hoot along all the way to the 9th. Up by 4. Here is Wisniewski trying to finish it up, and he does. A nice circle change there. Strikes out the hitter. Fuck, we're hitting well lately. 15 more hits in this game. And Ohtani does pick up his first win as we sweep the Rays. 7 innings pitched, just giving up 1 earned, 9 strikeouts. Volpe is no longer injured. We will place him back on the bench or whatever. Feels like we played better without him, as we are on a 5-game win streak. That's fucking good news for us, I guess you could say. And the Rays, they also, with identical records now, 8-8 at 500, 4 games behind the Red Sox, who are now 12-4 and playing some good fucking ball. We travel to Wrigley to take on the 10-6 Chicago Cubs. Justin Steele, a long time Cubbian, is making the start here. ERA just under 6, as his season hasn't got off to the best of starts. Neither is this guy's fucking Kyle Harrison. ERA just under 7, as he looks to lower that, obviously. Into the 5th, it is 1 apiece. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 2 for 2 today. Runner on second. Justin Steele, pitch number 96. Here it is! And this ball's fucking crushed to left centre. And it's gone. Into the crowd it goes. Easy 2-run shot for Aaron Judge, as that ball found the middle of the bat. Only his 3rd of the year. It's still early days, I guess, though. That's fucking, that's not too bad, actually. 2 spot on the board. It's 3-1. Into the 6th. Bases loaded for Gleyber Torres. Up against Jordan Wicks. Here's the pitch. Hit well to right centre. Is it going to get down? No, it's not. It's caught out there in centre field by Lubob. Runners are going to advance, though. 2nd to 3rd, 3rd to home. And we're now leading 4-1 as Volpe scores the run there. And Soto, 2 out here. Runners on the corners. 2-2 pitch. Hit hard, but straight to the second baseman. Bobbles it. Still enough time to make the play, as Soto is slow as hell. Into the 9th. We are up by 3. Runner on first for Jordan Lawler. Here's Emmanuel Clase. What a pitch there. Slider right on the black. Strikes out Lawler. We win this one 5-2. Our good hitting continues as we rack up 10 in the game. Aaron Judge, home run and a double, 3 for 5. He picks up the player of the game. Luis Castillo, he hasn't really pitched the best either. ERA over 9 up against Max Fried. Typical Fried numbers here. 1-0, 3.24. The whip, 1.62. Probably not the best, you could say, the whip. Anyway, top of the 3rd. Here is Ohtani. Runner on first. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to left. This one's got a chance to the track. To the wall, bangs high off the wall. There's going to be a double for Otani. And it looks like Waldo, all the way from first, is going to score on the play. As that's Otani's fourth double of the year. And here's Seager with two out. Otani at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit well to right. What a play there from the second baseman. Throws it on over. And that will be that. Bottom five. Here is Cedric Mullins with the bases loaded. Two out. Here's the Max Fried pitch. Right on the fucking black. Strikes out Mullins. And that threat has been extinguished. Bottom seven. We're up by two. Here's India, though, with the bases loaded. Fucking Josh Hader on the mound. He hasn't been too bad. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Chopped to Torres there at second. Bit of a low throw, but Waldo does well. And Hader gets the fuck out of that. Into the ninth. Class A in again. Pitching to Cedric Mullins, 0 for 4 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Chases a slider. Down, out of the zone. And we pick up another win. I think our win streak now is at 7. As we win this one 2-0. Class A picks up save number 7. Max Fried pitched okay. 5 innings. As we look at these quick stats, we're hitting 209, not the best, but only giving up 2 earned runs this series as we look to sweep the fuck out of the Cubs here. Here's Robbie Kilgore. Kilgore, 6.32 ERA. Those numbers look not too bad. Up against David Garcia, ERA just about under 10 now, so that's getting better. Whip at 1.62. Pitches to Torkelson with the bases loaded though. Strikes him fucking out. Nice pitch there. Out of the zone. As we head into the fourth, we're down by 1. Here's Otani though, a couple of guys on. 2 out. Looking to tie it up. Here's the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, what a play. Throws it to fucking second base. And he's out. Into the ninth. 2 out here for Aaron Judge. Is that going to get down? It looked like a fucking lazy fly, but it's going to get down now. Well, we're down by 4 anyway, so who gives a fuck? Alex Vesia, former Yankee, I guess you could say. He is now the Cubs closer. We're going to see him here. To pitches to Corey Seager. Kind of hit well to left, but that's going to be a fly ball. Going to be caught. And we lose their third game here, 6-2. As Garcia, still winless on the year, drops to 0-3. Vesia picks up save number 9. Chisholm went 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. And Garcia looks like he's got a bit of fucking inflammation in his elbow. He'll just be no IL trip for him. As we remain third in the East, 10-9 record, 4.5 games behind the Red Sox. And the Cubs, 11-8. They are tied with Milwaukee, top of the NL Central, with the Pirates, Reds, and Cardinals rounding up the bottom 3. As we are back at New York, 10-9 record up against the ALCS runner-ups, I guess, or whatever the fuck you want to say. The Twins. Here's Lewis Hill on the mound. Those numbers are looking pretty good. He's going to be up against Brian Bello, 4.38 ERA. Those numbers don't look too bad either, really, for the young man. As we head into the second. A runner on third for the Twins. Here's the pitch from Hill. Down the third base line. That's going to get fucking through. All the way into the corner. Judge is going to get it into second. Throws not on line. And Minnesota, they get on the board first in this one. It's 1-0. As TJ Frill, who used to be a Red Sox, but now he's playing for Minnesota. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Smokes it right past him. 99 miles an hour. Catch you later. Into the 7th. Runners on the corners here for Waldo. 3-2 pitch. Chases a fucking A ball outside of the zone. And the runner, he's going to tag up from third. Oh, what a throw. It's in time. Austin Wells with the shit slide. He gets tagged down at the plate. Dylan Coleman in to try and fucking pick up the save. Pitches to Waldo. And that will be that. Catch will be made out in left field. And we lose this one as Correa and Altuve are now teammates. As we lose 2-1. Lewis Hill didn't pitch too bad. 6 innings, 2 earned. But was not good enough. And Garcia is no longer injured. So he's back in the rotation. As he's not bad. As game 2. Here is that man again, Altuve. Former Astro, now a Twin. He's going to be up against Ohtani. They're more like Ohtani's numbers. 3.8 ERA. And we're up against Bobby Miller. He was fucking unhittable in the postseason last year. Looks like he's continuing that fucking pitching performance here in the season. Bottom 5, scoreless. Couple of guys on here for Austin Wells. 3-2 count. Flies it to center. Is it going to be deep enough? Here's Brandon Marsh. Here's the throw. Is it going to be good? Here's Chisholm at the plate. He's throwing out. What a fucking throw from center field from Brandon Marsh. Top of the 6. Here's the Fresh Prince, Will Smith. 2 strikeouts today. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hit well to right center. That's going to split the outfielders and probably get all the way to the wall. Not quite as Chisholm cuts it off. But it looks like the runner from first is going to score, and he does. Altuve scores the go-ahead run with the RBI double from Will Smith. It's 1-0 Twins. Bottom 6, couple of guys on here for Aaron Judge. 2 out, here's the pitch. Hits it well to right, and not that well really. Well short of the track. And that's going to end the 6th here. Into the 9th, we're down by 2. Here's Waldo. 2 for 3, runner on. 1 out. Here is the 2-2 pitch from Coleman. Hits it well down the third base line. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Fucking poor throw back in. That's going to score a run for us. It's 2-1. Waldo at second with only 1 out. Ohtani. What can he do? 0 for 4 today. Can he come through with the fucking game time base hit? Hitting 154 with runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Hits it well to second. Well fielded. Thrown to first. Waldo advances to third. Soto, 2-run shot would be beautiful. It really would be. 2-run walk-off home run. He's 1 for 3 today with a single. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, just a little bit late on that swing. The pitch was pretty much down the middle. And that's going to be caught out and left. Twins win game 2 here, 2-1. As Ohtani drops to 1-4. Bobby Miller 3-1. As we just could not get the tying run across. 7 2/3 for Bobby Miller. As now the Twins looking to sweep the fuck out of us. Hitting 254 this series. Only giving up 2 earned. Kyle Harrison, 3-1 this year, 5.5 ERA. Whip of only 1.3, 8 walks, 28 strikeouts. As we head all the way to the 7th, Keegan Aiken, our off-season signing, doesn't normally pitch. He pitches pretty well, gets hit hard to right though. And the runner's out by a fucking mile. Will Smith, what was he trying to score on that play for? Doesn't matter for us. It's fucking actually really good. Is bottom 7, Gleyber Torres. Runner on first. 3-1 pitch. Hits it well to left. This one's fucking got a chance. Bangs high off the wall. Probably 2 inches away from a fucking 2-run shot. Soto slides head first into home. And we take the lead 4-3 on the RBI double from Gleyber Torres. This game, though, will go into extras. Top of the 10th. Runners on the corners here. Here's Efros to Rodriguez. Hits it, or flies it to center with only 1 out. Is it deep enough? Here's a throw from Dominguez. fucking noodle arm out there. And Veen, he scores the go-ahead run on the sack fly from Rodriguez. Chisholm, he's got a pinch hit, hitting 367 this year. Fucking hell. Here's the 1-1. Hits it over the fucking shortstop's head. That's going to drive in the tie and run here in the bottom of the 10th. As we fucking, we do well there to tie it back up. Chisholm's pretty happy about that. And now in bottom 11, Austin Wells hitting a $193 this year with one home run. Hits it well to left centre. That's going to get down. This one's over. 2 bounces into the wall. And we're done. We walk it off here. Connor Hollis scores the winning run. Austin Wells gets absolutely fucking mobbed at first base. And we walk it off here 6-5 in 11 innings. David Lee picks up his first win of the year as we rack out 15 hits in this fucking one. Volpe player of the game, 3 for 5 for the double and 2 singles. Good to see him getting some hits as we are third. Still 11-11 on the year. 6 games behind the Red Sox, though. Twins, they are struggling this year for some reason. 9-13. They are 3.5 games back of the Guardians, who are in first place. As the Texas Rangers come to town. They are sporting the same record as us. Max Fried making his 5th start of the year. ERA just under 2.5. Hasn't pitched too bad. He's going to be up against Brock Porter. 1-3 record, 4.13 ERA. So, not too bad as well. Pretty mediocre. As we're going to jump all the way to the 10th in extras. The ghost runner on for Bubba Thompson. Fucking hits it not really well, but it's going to get the job done to right field. That's going to drive in a run there for Texas. There's not much anyone could do about that one. They lead 2-1, and now here's Josh Young. Couple of guys on, 2 out. Scott Effross on the mound. Here's the pitch. Fucking smokes it up the middle for a base hit. Looks like the runner from second with all his speed's going to score with fucking ease. It's 3-1 Texas. As Scott Effross just about got his face fucking, what's the word? Redeveloped. I don't know what. Anyway, here's Aaron Judge, bottom 10. Hitting 316 on the year. Hits it well to right. That's going to get down. That's going to drive in the ghost runner from second. Only just so Gleyber Torres with all his no pace. As Judge comes through real good. Corey Seager off the bench, hitting 313 this year. 5 home runs, 12 ribbies. Looking for number 13 and possibly 14 as Lon Clark. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's fucking hit into left. That's going to be a base hit. Fucking wild throw back. Not going to do any harm, though, luckily for the Rangers. Corey Seager's pretty happy about that. Now, 2 out for the Martian Dominguez. 2 on. Can he walk it off? Here's the pitch. Swings a fucking little bit too late. And that's going to be caught out there in shallow centre. And the Rangers come in and win game 1 of this 3-game set. 3-2. Nick Starr picks up his first win of the year. Brock Porter pitched really well. 7 innings of no-run ball. Marinaccio, his time is up on the IL, but we're just going to reinstate him, as he is not ready by any means. David Garcia looking to his ERA is now under 10. So that's going to be good, right? As he is going to be up against Benny Herzog. Making start number 5. Those stats are looking really, really good. Pitches to Aaron Judge, though. Bottom 1. No one out. Runner on first. Judge hitting 325. Here's the pitch. Hits it fucking well to right. That's going to get over the first baseman's head. As Otani, he reaches 3rd on the play. As we mean business. Here's Seager. Here's the pitch. Hits it kind of well to second. Knocks it down. Can the throw be made? Not in time. We take a 1-0 lead. It would have been 1-0 anyway, but Seeger is safe at first. That's all we would score, though, as it's one apiece. As that's a lazy fucking fly there into shallow centre for the Texas Rangers. Here's Austin Wells. Runner on first. Here's the 2-1 pitch on him. Hits it kind of well to left centre. That's going to split the gap and 2 bounds all the way into the wall. The runner from first, maybe Torres. He's going to score. It's 2-1. Yankees in the fourth. RBI double from Austin Wells into the ninth. Class A, haven't seen much of him lately. He's into nail this fucker down. 2-1 lead. Here's the pitch to Smith. Hits it well to short though. Torres to Seeger to Waldo to finish the Rangers off, and we win this one 2-1. Series tied at 1. Class A picks up save number 8. Garcia finally picks up his first win of the year. 5 1/3. Giving up the 1 earned, 5 strikeouts. As the rubber match, Lewis Hill. He's making start number 5. Been pitching pretty well. The whip of just bang on 1. You can't really fault that. Up against Rob Freitas. Now, I can't really say the same about him. 6.26 ERA. Pitches to Corey Seager, runner on third. Probably fucking Otani, is it? Yes, it is. Here's the pitch. Smokes it to right. That's going to be a base hit. And we get off to a 1-0 lead here in the first. Corey Seager, 107 off the bat. Fucking really got hold of that one. Top of the third, couple of guys on here for Jose Miranda. 2-2 pitch. What a pitch there from Hill. Blows him away. Fastball down as Hill gets out of that little pickle. We move along to the bottom of the third. Couple of guys on here for Seager. No one out as well. Here's the pitch from Freitas. Smokes it to left centre. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2 bounces into the wall. 2 runs are going to score as it looks like maybe Soto slides on in. It's 3-0 Yankees as Freitas is getting pummeled out there. Into the ninth, we are leading by 8. Wisniewski in to try and finish off the job. And he gets the fly ball here from Bubba Thompson with a couple of guys on. Soto's there. He makes a nice catch. And we win 8-0. We win the series 2-1 as Lewis Hill picks up win number 2 on the year. 5 innings pitched, giving up 0 runs. Fucking awesome. As we finally have a winning record, 13-12 it is. Good for third in the East, and the Rangers, they dropped to 12-13. Also good for third in the West, 4.5 games behind the Mariners. As this is the final series of the episode, we travel to Minnesota, taking on the Twins. They are 10-15. That fucking man again, Bobby Miller, on the mound. He owns us, so I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this one. He is up against our best starter probably, Shohei Ohtani. 1-4 record, 3.21 ERA, whip 1.29. Not too bad. We're just going to jump all the way to the ninth as there was not much the fuck going on. Here's Class A though. Pitches to the Fresh Prince. Fucking cutter right down the middle. Will Smith did not know what the fuck just hit him. And he struck out. Here's the pitch to Zach Veen. Chops it to first. Waldo's got it. He's going to step on the base. And we win this one 1-0. As pitching was as of the highest quality in this one. Both Ohtani and Miller not really giving away much, you could say. Ohtani goes 7 2/3, striking out 13. As we head into game 2, Hubert Paul. Looks like his woes continue. Well, woes haven't really, 7.61 ERA. up against Sean Reid Foley. What the fuck is this guy in our team for? Making his first start. Maybe a spot start. I don't know. Anyway, pitches to Carlos Correa with a runner on first here in the bottom of the first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Correa gets hold of this one. Deep to left. Kind of one-hops the wall out there. Judge gets it in. Pretty quick, smart. That's going to score a run on the play, though, as Correa drives in a fucking good double. Into the sixth. It is 2 apiece. Dennis Santana on the mound here for the Twins. Pitches to Corey Seager. Up the middle. Oh, not a very good slide there from the second baseman. It gets through. Looks like Soto. Oh, wild fucking throw. Jesus Christ. Looks like Seager didn't really progress much on the play, but it's an RBI single for Seager. We take the lead 3-2. Into the ninth. Here's Correa again, fucking showing all the highlights off for him. He's 3 for 4. Here's the pitch to Class A. Hits it well to left. This one's got a chance. One hops the wall out there. The runner from first was going on the pitch. He scores the game-tying run as Class A blows the save on the RBI double there from Carlos Correa. Fucking smokes it. And the Fresh Prince chance to walk it off. He's got Correa at second. Here's the pitch. Hits it well to left. Just gets under it just a little bit too much, and Judge will make the catch. And we're going to extras. Top of the 10th. 2 out for here for Gleyber Torres. 2 for 4 today. Here's the pitch from Steven Song. Slaps it to right for a base hit. That's going to score probably Judge from second. I think it is. And we take the lead 6-5 straight back as we head into the bottom of the 10th. Here is, well, Class A's been left out there after blowing the save in the 9th. Here's a 2-2 to Rodriguez. Kind of bloops. Is it going to get down? Nice catch there from Judge. And that's going to end it. We pick up the extra inning win here, 6-5. As we lead the series 2-0. Plenty of hits all around. Class A picks up his first win of the year. Soto with 2 home runs and a double. He is the player of the game. As we head into the third game, it's a 4-game set. Here's Dylan Lesko. He's pitched fucking well. 2.3 ERA, whip just over 1. Up against Kyle Harrison, 5.14 ERA. He's needs to lower that really. Record 3-1 must have been saved by his offense quite a few times. Anyway, we're going to jump all the way to the 11th. Fucking hell. 2 runners on here for Waldo. 2 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up the middle. Is it going to get through? Yes, it is. Looks like maybe Austin Wells from seconds looking to try to score, and he does. And it's not even Austin Wells, it's someone else. Fuck if I know who. But Waldo comes through. That's 4-3. We take the lead late, and here's Josh Hader with Class A pitching so much last night. Fucking Hader needs to come in and finish this one off. 1 out here to Correa. He's 1 for 4, 5 for 13 this series. So here's the 1-2 pitch. Flays it to right. Judge will make the... What the fuck is Judge doing out there? He's dropped it. Stone Cold dropped the fucking catch. And now that's runners on the corners here for the Twins with only 1 out. Pitches to Zach Veen. Lefty on lefty crime. Here's the pitch. Chops it to short. It's going to turn 2. Volpe to Seager. To motherfucker, whoever that is. Waldo. That's out. We save the game on the double play as we take a 3-0 series lead here. What the fuck? Chisholm, player of the game, home run and a double. Also, Florio going 2 for 4. Hollis 2 for 3. As we go for the 4-game sweep to end the episode, we're hitting 227 this series, giving up 8 earned runs. Jack Leiter on the mound, 1-3 record, ERA just over 9, whip over 2. That ain't too good. Up against Max Fried, 2-0 record, ERA just over 2. Those numbers are pretty solid. Can't really fault that shit. Pitches to Will Smith though. Holy hell, what a shot there from Smith with 2 runners on. Slams off the facade, and that's a 3-run shot here in the first. 403 feet, 104 off the bat. That ball was absolutely fucking obliterated. Into the 9th, not much to show really. We're getting our cheeks slapped on this one. 10-5 down. Corey Seager gets some rubbish time some RBI there. We're down by 4. Here's the pitch to Torres. Skies it up behind the plate, and Will Smith will make the catch. And we drop the 4th game, take the series though, 3-1. Max Fried picks up his first loss as he got smacked the fuck around. One innings pitched, 7 earned. As the less we talk about that game, the better. We finish the month 16-13, 5 games behind the Red Sox, who are 21-8, getting off to a real good start this year. And the Twins, 11-18. I don't know what's up with them, but they are playing some pretty shit fucking ball. So we will catch you next episode.